here we are. Thanks again, guys, for joining the 2014 Super Bowl Bash Pool. I'm joined here by my son, Ben Gottesman. Say hello, Ben.
Hey.
And Dave Bloomstein, who's a friend of mine, neighbor. He's really just here to kind of validate what we're doing. I don't really care if he's here, right, Dave? Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. So we're here to draw the numbers tonight for the Super Bowl pool. As you guys know, the Super Bowl this year does not include our esteemed favorite team of New England, the, who are they?
New England Patriots.
Yeah, who really didn't deserve to be in it this year, but still, they should have been in it this year, but we're going to let it go. So we're in Acton, Massachusetts. We usually film this in location at one of the companies we're at, but we decided to just do it here this year. So when is the Super Bowl, Ben? Give us some information about the game. Yeah.
Yeah, the Super Bowl is being played at the Giants Stadium. That's the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. And there's been some controversy about that because the weather up there is going to be pretty cold, and no Super Bowl has really been played in those conditions. So there's a lot of controversy. Many people are saying that the NFL made a mistake.
They did.
So yeah, we'll see what happens.
What do you think about that? No. Will the governor restrict any of the traffic? That's pretty good. All right. So what we're going to do is draw the numbers. So here I printed out the squares, and you guys have all seen this because you've been signing up online with it. But before we draw the numbers, I'm just going to kind of discuss what we're doing this year. This is the first year that we have introduced two pools in one. We have a $50 main pool, which you guys are aware of, and that's a score change pool, and I'll tell you about that. And we also have a $10 straddle pool. Those are for people who are straddling. So as you'll see, you'll get a copy of this. It'll be scanned in and put on the website. But the top box is the red one, and that's the bigger one. So that's the big pool. And the lower name is playing in the straddle pool.
And what exactly are they straddling?
They're straddling the player kind of above them. So you can actually say the top one is straddling the bottom one, but okay, it's just. So the two types of pools we got. The main pool is $50 this year. We had 72 players, by the way, playing both of these pools, and we sold 200 boxes in about 10 days. So that's pretty good record. People were always saying we got to do more pools because we sold out last year about a week. So this time we doubled it. We still had no problem, so we'll do it again next year. So what we're going to do is draw these numbers tonight. As you know, every single score change in this pool will win you $100 if you're in the main pool. So the opening 6-0, for example, whoever's got 6 and 0 will win $100. The extra point will be 7-0. That person will win a box. So there's going to be 13, 15 score changes on average in a game. So we're going to be giving out like $1,500 just for that. There's also other types of bonuses and prizes. For example, if your initial numbers that we draw tonight are one of what we call a crappy pocket pair, which is a 2-2, a 5-5, a 6-6, or an 8-8, you're going to immediately get your money back, $50 back, immediately, and you're still in the rest of the game. We have something called a parasite bonus, which means at halftime, whatever the score is, if your box is just north, south, east, or west of one of the winning boxes, then you will win $100 just for being in that location. So even if you got bad numbers, it's about positioning, so that's okay too. And we also have a parasite bonus at the end of the game. If you're north, south, east, or west, then you get $200. So right there, that's $800 you're giving away just if you're nearby the actual winner. We have one other bonus called the mirror image bonus, and that's at the halftime. So let's say the score is 17-12. So if you have the 7 and the 2, then you obviously win the halftime bonus, which is another $500. But if you have the opposite, which is 2-7, you also will win, and that's a $200 bonus. And at the end of the game, it's a $400 bonus. So there's tons of prizes. On average, about 25 to 30 people, or 25 to 30 boxes, some of them repeats, will win in that pool. So it's a lot of fun. We've been doing it for about 6 years. I think what people like about it is a lot of prizes are out there, and you only need to hit 1 box, 2 boxes to get your money back. At the end of the game, the balance in the pool goes to the last person who has the box. So if there's very few score change, then obviously the person at the end is going to win a lot of money. We've had $1,800 winners before in this pool. So $1,500 is pretty common. Last year there were a lot of score changes, so not as much, like $1,000. But that's still pretty good. Anyway, that's the rules for the main pool. The straddle pool is just a traditional Super Bowl squares pool. It was a $10 entry fee. If you have the winning box at the first quarter, then you get $100. If you have the winning box at halftime, you get $200. If you have the winning box at third quarter, you get $100. And if you have the winning box at the final, you get $500. And we're doing one bonus there. At the very end of the game, if your box is just north of the winning box, we're giving you $100. So that's $1,000 to give away. No money is held by us. I run this pool for fun. I don't make a dime on it. So enough about the pool. We're going to draw the numbers. Anything else about the game, Ben? There's been a lot of hype in the media about the Patriots not being in it, of course. But the cornerback, what's his name?
Yeah,
Sherman?
Richard Sherman on the Seahawks, arguably the best cornerback in the league. You probably heard about his post-game rant about him being the best corner in the game and how they put a sorry receiver like Crabtree on him. But this week he's just trying to prove himself and to the NFL because he's playing Peyton Manning and the best offense of all time. So, yeah, we'll see.
Did you say you're doing the halftime show yet?
Yeah, Bruno Mars will be doing that with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
They are red
Wow.
hot, aren't they?
How old are those guys these days?
I've
Been
no
around
idea.
for a long
I
time.
wouldn't
They're like the
know.
Rolling Stones.
They tried that last year. Yeah. All right, so on the table here we have some playing cards from 1 to 10. We're going to take them, shuffle them up. The 10 represents a 0. We're going to just slam them up. These are Binion's cards from Las Vegas. This is an important part of the night.
Okay.
I'm going to shuffle quickly. Ben, you give them a couple riffs. Turn off Words with Friends for a little while.
So while we're shuffling, my box is in the corner there. Do I have neighbors to the up the north and the west there? Does it wrap around?
It does wrap around.
All
That's
right,
a good question.
all right.
So, are you worried about that, or don't you rather just win?
No, I'm already planning to
Just
just
hedge
win,
it.
but
Yeah.
I'm thinking I might get extra bonuses by being next to the other winners.
It wraps around
Yeah.
left, right, up, and down, just like the globe. You know what I mean?
Just like
All right, did you set them up? I'm going
Yeah.
to shuffle them again. Dave, you shuffle them again. Just
Okay.
real quick, just give them a quick riff. Ben's going to cut them,
okay.
and then you're going to flip them over. And Jack, if you can get down here. By the way, my wife Jackie on the camera, I forgot to mention. Say hello. Just wave to yourself.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so she's running the camera. Ben, cut the cards. This is the big cut. We're going to go across the top. Dave, would you flip them over? Get a nice tight shot.
Okay, so this one's my number, right? That's
It
my
is. So
column there.
you want to get
Okay.
the cards, but also me writing these numbers in across the
All
top
right.
of this page. We're going to go across for the Broncos.
So the cross for the Broncos, the first number is
3.
3. That's a good number. That's my column.
It's not
everybody.
about you.
It is all about me.
All right, go ahead.
No, not really. Next number is a 0.
Okay.
That's also a good number. We're going to use up all the good ones early here. Then a 1,
You can't pre-look. You got to just flip it over. Go ahead.
8.
Notice all these numbers are between 1 and 10. Go ahead.
Most of them at least. 9. 7.
There's that 7.
Now all that's left is the 4 and the 2 and there's the 2
There's the 2.
and the 5.
Okay, that's the 5.
6. That's good.
Okay.
And what do you think it's going to be? It's the 4.
4, good number. Okay, so that's the top. We're going to shuffle them again. Ben, you got anything else to mention about the game? How are these offenses? Are they any good?
Yeah, the Broncos have probably the best offense in history. They broke all sorts of records this season. And they're playing against the best defense in the Seahawks. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. Lots of people wonder who's going to win that matchup.
Who do you think's going to win?
I personally think the Broncos will win. That's my prediction.
Get the
Alright.
cards down so you can't get. What do you? I heard there was some simulations going on with Madden. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, Madden had the Broncos winning.
By 3 in overtime, I heard. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah.
That would be
25.
interesting. Actually, no, I don't.
Cut the cards, Dave.
I'm not a big fan of those
Just cut 'em,
field goal wins in overtime.
Yeah. Okay. They've been cut. Set them down, and let's just draw the numbers. Go down the Seahawk column here.
Because my number again.
Here we
I
go.
will start with 9.
9.
I don't like it.
Okay.
Next, 6.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah. 3. 8.
8 it is.
0.
0.
5. 1. 7. And the good ones. 2. And 4.
And 4. So those are the numbers. So right off the bat, as we talked about a minute ago, we have some winners. If you got a nice tight shot on this, Jack. Who's got 2-2? 2 and 2 is Jadon. Looks like Jadon has already won $50. What was one of the other ones, Ben? 5, 5. 5 there and 5 here is GAW. Already won $50. 6, 6. Where's the 6? Here and here. SP98, you already won $50. And 8, 8 is the Murphs. The Murphs already won $100, or yeah, $50. Sorry, $50 for each of those. So that's the boxes. Obviously, we're going to track this on the website throughout the game. So watch the tab if you want on payments or on winners, and you'll see who's winning. Ben, you got anything else about the game or anything else you want to talk about before we sign off?
Not really. Just best offense versus best defense. That's what I'm looking forward to.
All right. Dave, anything from you?
Nope, got nothing.
All right. Well, guys, thanks. Good luck. Enjoy the game, and I appreciate you participating. And we'll take care of payments on Monday. See you next year. Bye-bye.